Prabowo Subianto has undergone a remarkable political transformation. From a fiery former military commander in Indonesia to a charismatic statesman on the campaign trail. On Sunday, he is set to become Indonesia's new leader. The president-elect is from an elite Indonesian family and was once the son-in-law of late strongman President Suharto. The former Special Forces commander was dismissed from the military amid speculation over human rights abuses, which he denies. He was accused of involvement in the kidnapping of student activists in 1998 and abuses in Papua and East Timor. He was also barred from entering the United States due to alleged human rights violations. In the past, Prabowo has advocated returning to an earlier version of the Constitution, where the president is not directly elected by the people. Jayadi Hanan is the director of the Indonesian Survey Institute. He says there are concerns about Indonesia's democracy as Prabowo takes office.
The public is suspicious of Prabowo, as he was groomed by Suharto, and is known as someone with issues against human rights, not very supportive of democracy and other issues. So far, he has, of course, denied this. A foreign media once asked if Prabowo is anti-democracy, and he said he was chosen democratically, and Indonesia's been a democracy for so long. Those, I think, are the public's main concerns.
Some analysts say Prabowo may follow in the footsteps of predecessor Jokowi Widodo. Jokowi presided over a period of strong economic growth and has left an indelible mark on the nation. But critics say his rule has also been marked by a rise in old-time patronage and dynastic politics, as well as the diminished integrity of courts and other state institutions. After serving 2 terms and a decade in power, Jokowi turned his back on his own party candidate and helped secure a win for his once bitter enemy Prabowo, whom he defeated in the 2014 and 2019 elections. With his son as Prabowo's pick for vice president, analysts say Jokowi is seeking to retain some influence in government. Prabowo seeks to bring the country's biggest political party into his already dominant parliamentary coalition. If he can reach a deal with the Democratic Party of Struggle, there would be no opposition in parliament. Hanan says that would be unprecedented in Indonesia's 2-decade history of holding direct presidential elections.
If it's true that all parties are given ministerial seats, including the Indonesian Democratic Party of Struggle, that means for the first time after the reformation, this government will not have an opposition, or there will be no party outside of the government. The question is then about what the impact will be for the future government if there isn't anyone that could criticize internally from Parliament.
In that scenario, an 8-party alliance could ensure the smooth passage of Prabowo's legislative agenda, but it would likely heighten fears about a lack of meaningful checks on the new leader's power.